Yeah. Lady called you in and asked for my employment verification, remember?
We have to agree with it, right? Oh, yeah. So you don't necessarily have to agree with the idea, and that's what teaching literacy teaches kids, right? So that's my favorite thing about Upstart.
Well, and yeah, and somebody shared the story with me originally when the first call that there was a Spanish-speaking family, and they did not know how to read English. So teaching their little child how to read in English taught them English. And that's what we encourage families, because so many of our adults, the caregivers, are coming in and they can't read. So we encourage them to find programs and audiobooks and start with your little toddler and start reading that little book and have somebody help you. What is the word cat? So every time you see the word cat, you're identifying the word cat and starting to read that way. So this is a program that can help adults also learn that literacy. And they're going to end up with this family computer at the end. And, you know, a lot of people don't have adequate Wi-Fi. Well, this is a chance to get the free Wi-Fi so they don't have to pay for the Wi-Fi. So to me, it's just such a win-win-win all the way around. So
Yes.
Any other comments or thoughts or ways that you could share this in your organization to kind of inspire us to think differently of how we could do the outreach?
So I actually had a question. I wanted to see Olga, Carla. So the Upstart program is something that I've been working on. I'm an intern through Wings for Life, and that's kind of the thing that really stood out to me and made me want to like really go with it. So I'm in Texas, so it's harder, but I'm reaching out to people in Farmington. I actually have a lady at San Juan Regional at the hospital who's going to be having a meeting about this and trying to push the program through the hospital. And I wanted to see if there a way that I could get like an email for one of you guys or both of you, just in case I have any direct questions, in case I get a call from her.
Yes, of course. And actually in Farmington, we're going to have an event on it's a whole week from March 1st to March 5th in the Chick-fil-A in Farmington. And if I can have your email, I can send you our contact information and you can contact us anytime.
Okay. Yep, I will put that in the comments.
Yeah, that's
Fantastic.
perfect. And just to further explain, Jenny used to live in Farmington, and that's why she's interning with us. But then she moved to Texas during this time. And so what a beautiful way for her to be doing some internship with us, outreaching to her community up there. And she was really touched by this idea of reading. So any other ideas how we can help each other? And then we'll move on to Dress for Success. But any other thoughts that anybody has where you work and how you can get the word out? Okay. From Ambrosia, Project Echo to everyone in Farmington. Thank you. Good.
Thank
Yes. So do you have any other programs coming up in the state that we could help promote? Maybe you could send me that flyer about that and I'll send that out to people as well. That good? Okay. Any other questions or comments regarding this? Anybody here? No. It just looks like a wonderful program. Okay. Amanda?
I'm over here at A New Awakening, which is behavioral health services for people being released from incarceration. And we do case management here as well. So when that information gets sent out, I can post it here for the families that come through as well.
Fantastic. Good.
That would be
You're at A
great.
New Awakening
you.
now. Okay. All right. Okay. Any other comments? Whatever. Then we're going to move on. Well, thank you all. I am thrilled that you picked New Mexico. Now we want to fill those slots, folks. Help me fill those slots. We got to get our kids reading. If they read, the likelihood of prison dramatically goes down. Okay. And that's all what we're here for. So let's just spread the word. Any listserv that you have, any agency posted, do whatever you can. Let's make Olga and Carla proud of New Mexico. Okay.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
There you go. I gotta
Thank
be
you.
a
Hey,
cheerleader here.
Hey, Ann,
Yeah.
do we have links to their organizations?
Yes, I've sent out
Oh,
the emails,
okay.
but I will send it out again. I'll send out you'll have everything in a flyer. So I will send it out again to everybody. Yep. There you go.
That can be added to like my personal website and other websites, the team website, things like that. Okay.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Now we are going to go to Dress for Success. So let me go back to my shared screen. And so here is Dress for Success. This is a wonderful program that actually is a national program. And let me scroll down here. And I sent this out to everybody. But here we go. She doesn't go by Claudia, I don't think. I've always called you just Brigitte. But she
Claudia's not my name. I don't know where that came from. My name is Brigitte.
Okay, not the Claudia. I don't know where that came from either. Somebody, okay. Oh my goodness. Well, I was going to say, I don't know you that way. So I don't know where that came. So Brigitte, there you go. So she is a woman who is very successful and now is has brought a wonderful program here to New Mexico. So I'm going to stop sharing. If you've got a PowerPoint, you go ahead and take it away and tell us all about Dress for Success.
Good. Can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure. I know my internet's been a little crazy. Okay. So let me know at any point if you cannot hear me. So as mentioned, I'm Brigitte Emery, and I am the Executive Director of your local Dress for Success Albuquerque affiliate. We've had our affiliate since about 2017, and we've been, growing. We started over on San Pedro, and we are now located in the Cottonwood and are looking forward to moving back to the International District to get back closer to the clients and those that we serve. But I am the co-founder and the Executive Director of your local nonprofit, Inspire and Empower New Mexico, and your Dress for Success Albuquerque affiliate. So Dress for Success is a nonprofit organization that empowers women to achieve economic independence by providing a network of support, professional attire, and the developmental tools to help women thrive in work and in life. As I said, the worldwide organization started in 1997. Our local nonprofit started in 2017, and we are in nearly 160 cities in 29 countries throughout the world. So what do we do? So we are properly known for providing professional attire to women in need for job or ongoing employment. The organization also provides a continuum of services to ensure our clients can succeed in their jobs, strengthen their families, and to be active members of their communities. So we accomplish this through suiting for both interview and employment, career coaching that supports women with cover letters, resumes, mock interviewing, and job search on a one-on-one basis. We are working to get our mentor program off the ground this first quarter of this year. We support with other connections to other community resources, and we have workshops and classes that we partner with organizations throughout the city to support with career development support. So we do have a referral process. We do have a form that we ask that is submitted for each client that we serve. We ask for 72 hours to get them in and get them scheduled. We will take emergency referrals, but we do need to get a call with that so that we know exactly what they're needing and we can see if we can get somebody in the boutique to pull those items and be prepared for them. So the form is, we do have an electronic copy now. And so you can fill out the form electronically and just, email it back. And we will send a confirmation email to let you know that we have received, confirmation to start making contact with that client. So in regards to the suiting that we provide, we provide suiting for interviewing, where we provide 2 complete outfits from head to toe for the individuals that we serve as they're actively looking for employment, or they are, actually have an interview lined up. So we will support them with 2 complete outfits. we have what's called an employment suiting. So prior to, once the individual walks in that job with that interview, they can come back for a week's worth of separates. Or if they have just recently started employment and they don't have the clothing, we will provide them that week's worth of separates as well, with confirmation that they have received that job. The other type of suitings that we will support with are, we help youth in the school. So we help like the different DECA programs in the community. We also support, internships, presentations, scholarship interviews, along with internships, externships, and court. So if you have individuals that do need clothing for court, you can definitely contact us and get a referral in so that we can get them that clothing so that they can be adequately, clothed for court. In this, when we talk about suiting, we actually have individuals that are, that actually suit the client. So they pull the items ahead of time. They put the outfits together based on the information that we take during intake with the client. And we actually put the outfits together. The individual comes in, they try the clothing on to make sure that it is appropriate, make sure that it fits comfortably, and that they're feeling empowered in the clothing that they receive. So we don't just bag this stuff and give it to them based on their size and say, thank you, have a good day. We actually take the time with them to suit them, to make sure everything's appropriate, to get them, belts, and make sure that they have the matching things that they need with their clothing as well. So our career coaching program, like I said, it's a one-on-one program that supports individuals in connection, where the coach will receive the referrals and then they start to establish a relationship with the client. So it could be that they just need help with a resume and that's all they need, and that's okay. But if the client needs a little more support than just the resume, they need help with learning the process of applying for jobs. They need help with actually applying for jobs, or finding leads that match what their background is and what they're looking for. The career coaches will help them with that. They also help to build a professional relationship with this client. So, as clients are referred to us for our career coaching program, we want the clients to understand that this is a, career development relationship. They're not, professional counselors or anything of that nature, but they will utilize our database and the information that we have to provide them resources with their needs, but they will be specifically focusing on their career development needs or job support in that area. And then of course, building network, the career coaches work together to find support for the individuals within their network and within our network within DRESS. And we also often reach out to other organizations as well if there's areas that an individual is interested in garnering more information or more support in to support them with as well. So all of our workshops, come together, and we are able to utilize our workshops to support the career coaches, the mentors, and they're, put together by the career coaches, the mentors, the administrative staff, and other community agencies and partners as well. So we run a 6-week course, and we're getting ready to get this back on the calendar. COVID kind of took things over and made it a little more chaotic than what we were used to. But we provide a 6-week course that supports once a week, if we can get 3 individuals or more enrolled into this program, where they meet with us once a week. And, by the weeks, we'll talk about empowerment and computer basics. So we'll break down typing, maneuvering the internet, setting up and using email, Microsoft Word basics, and introduction to resume building. Week 2, we focus on career deciding. So we'll work on online interest and interest profilers, assessments, and resume refining. Week 3, we work on empowerment and applications, filling out applications online and in person, which mostly it's online anymore. We talk about, background checks and the Criminal Offender Employment Act. We also work on week 4 with money management, survival budgeting, minimum wage, and banks and credit unions. Week 5, empowering and interviewing, where we'll talk about, dressing for success, skills and tips, common interview questions, and then mock interviewing, dress to impress, interview panel, and common interview questions. We also have access to an online programming that will support individuals that have, even if they have their phones or they do have access to the internet by way of computer or laptop, tablet, any of that, we have a program that will allow them to get on the program, and they can actually virtually work through some of these things as well. So if they're looking to build up, their skills in resume writing, and if a coach is having a hard time getting them to build that concept, they can send them over to the Accenture program, where it will actually help them build it based on scenario and take them like step by step to actually get that done. It also talks about, there's just a whole bunch of different classes and opportunities that we offer through this, where it talks about healthy mindset, so professional social media. It talks about, there's some more financial literacy in here, conflict resolution on the job, and growth in mindset. So there's a lot of different things that we have to support individuals that need to build their skills in career development. And as we all know, it's more than just looking for a job, locking in a job. It takes way more than that, right? They have to have the right mindset, they have to feel comfortable and confident, and they have to have the skills to be able to do that. We also have access to what is called our Professional Intelligence Series, where we're partnered with a Dress for Success in Twin Cities that has classes that are actually pre-recorded. So if you have an individual that is taking classes, or they're having, a lot of appointments with, probation, or having to get a lot of things done, and they can't actually attend any of the workshops that we offer, we also have a platform that will provide virtual classes that they can go on and access when they're available, that will also teach them the same type of skills, building your positive network of support, resume and cover letters, interviewing, teamwork, communication, and time management. And then as always, we're always looking for volunteers. So if yourself or any of your clients are looking for ways to give back to the community or get involved with our organization, they can do that by supporting us on our boutique, where we actually suit the clients and provide services as well, as a fashion organizer, boutique associate, boutique assistant. We're always looking for career coaches and mentors. So as yourself, as a professional, if you're looking for ways that you can support different clients on different capacities, but you don't have a whole lot of time to give, but you need something that's flexible, we would love to have you as a career coach or a mentor. And then also we're always looking for workshop facilitators. And again, we're looking for mentors to get our mentor program off the ground and be able to provide ongoing support once the client has locked in those jobs. We want to be able to help them move up that corporate ladder and to deal with different situations that they might face on the job that we don't typically talk about. So again, if you're interested, please let us know. And we are located inside the Cottonwood Mall here on the west side of Albuquerque, in between the Moore Furniture and the JCPenney. We have a large boutique that is located there. Our hours are Mondays and Saturdays from 11 to 6, and Wednesdays and Fridays from 2 to 6. And here is our contact information. And I can also put that in the chat for you all as well. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
I don't think I caught it, but is this a free service to those who are looking to, get into Dress for Success, or does a person have to pay anything to get clothed by them or get any of the services?
All of our clients, all of our services are absolutely free to the clients that we serve.
Thank you.
And we serve women or those that, identify as such, just to clarify that as well. Our workshops, we do workshops to everybody. So if an organization asks us to come out, or they contract with us to provide career development workshops with their organization, they don't have to separate the men or the female, or anything like that. But as far as suiting in our boutique, we serve those that are women or those that identify as such, and everything is absolutely free to them.
Okay, other questions?
I don't have a question, I have a comment. Boy, it would be great if you can get this into the prison systems before people get out. And then when they get out.
We're working with Stacy with Women in Leadership, and we have actually just started contracts as of this month within the Springer, and we're working on Western as well, I believe.
All right, maybe
Yes.
Morgan can facilitate some of that. That's great. That is so fantastic. Good luck, continued success to both of you.
Thank you.
Amen to that. Okay, other comments? Yeah, it's so important, because when anybody feels good about and they've got some nice clothes and they've had some training under their belt, it just makes a world of difference for them. So, well, that's wonderful. Any other comments questions, observations? Anything anybody wants to share in our room here too? No? Okay, well then we're just going to go to our networking so we all know what's going on. Let's see. I'll just start at Wings just because I've just got a bunch of stuff here. Let's see. Our coming Monday night is Life is Like Magic. It only looks difficult until you know it's success. So we've got a motivational speaker coming in on Monday about that one. So boy, we're going to learn all of life's secrets. Of course, our LifeWise workshops are starting now tonight. This is the week of housing. So we have the 3 HMOs, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Western Skies, and Presbyterian. All their top experts on housing are the speakers for this. And then we've got our facilitators. So if you know anybody that needs housing or whatever, you want to learn more about it. Tonight at 6, Thursday afternoon at 1, or Saturday morning at 10. We've got that. Let's see. I'm going to be sending out, I sent it out, but Wednesday night, there's a movie screening. I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't see it here. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, okay, I guess I have to put it. I don't know how I have to put it. Anyway, you can't see it. I'll send it out. It's called Apart. And it's about 3 ladies that are coming out of a Cleveland prison. And interestingly enough, I've done family days out of that prison for 15 years, 15 or 16 years until COVID hit. And so I know that facility really well. And these are ladies, the sad thing is it doesn't matter if it's Cleveland or if it's Grants or Springer or anywhere, their stories are the universal stories. And the question somebody asked me after watching it with me, they said, I wonder how they're doing today. And I wonder how their kids are doing today. And that's the bottom line for me, that, okay, they've gone through this, they've gotten out. Now, are they still successful? And are they keeping their kids out? And so, anyway, it's a story called Apart. There are going to be a bunch of us on a discussion. It's Wednesday night. It starts at 7 o'clock. I'll send that email out again as a reminder. See all these emails I send out, but I have to notify people about all these various things that are going on. So forgive me for all those, but just delete them if you're not interested. And then I think that's it on our news. So somebody else. Oh, Friday afternoon. I forgot. Mary is reminding me. We do our, this is kind of neat. And Sean is on this call. We've got our Wings Week in Review. And he is looking for some of you to be speakers for it. This is our podcast. We are getting people from really more outside of New Mexico joining us for this than in New Mexico, but then it's on our YouTube. And it's live here in our office. So if you'd like to be part of that, put your name in the chat room, and Sean is looking for speakers all the time. Sean, do you want to say anything else about that?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
So this is a live show, and we go across YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, but viewers can comment and ask questions while we do this live, and that's a big part of the show. And this was put together to review every week what Wings does, where your donation money goes, who's behind Wings, who works here, who volunteers here, to keep us honest. And, people like to know what a charity is all about. So every week we do that, but we also want to have guests like you guys on here, and we can help network your organization too, and together we're one big happy network of organizations letting the world know what we do and to get the message out. So I really need you guys. Call us, email us or something. And it's Fridays at 3. You'd have to be here in the office live to do it, because that's the way we want to do it, a live show. But I'd love to have any of you on as a guest. So thank you.
Tell them about our speakers Friday. And Shelley Rep, if you haven't heard her, she is awesome. And we'll have her back at Wings for Life again. She's been a speaker, but not a tape speaker for us. And she talks about human trafficking. And she is an incredible speaker and has a wonderful program. And so if you don't know Shelley, we all need to know her because she's amazing. Okay, who's next? Updates on what's going on in your organizations? Herman?
Sure. Well, I want to thank you for letting thresholds come on your podcast. So I went on. That was great. Thank you very much for having us come on. Let me just give you a quick update. You know, we're still moving along. We only have two families and two individuals that we're working with, both men. We did go to Los Lunas a couple of months ago. And we're still trying to, you know, when the facility's open, we're trying to get in and visit with the chaplains and with the inmates. We especially want to try to get into Springer and Western. So Morgan, let us know when they open up so we can go and visit. We are definitely able to accept any referrals at this point, especially women. We have 4 or 5 teams that can take women, and each team, well, I'm with Thresholds, and we are a reentry program for men and women coming out of prison. And what we do is we connect 3 mentors per returning citizen, and we work with the returning citizen for about a year. So that was just a quickie. If any of you have referrals, we can take people that have already been released from the facilities and work with them. So you can be in a rehab even. So we've worked with programs that are rehab programs where the returning citizen, we call them mentees, where the mentees live. So we're able to do that. So just give us a call. We're online at thresholdsnm.org.
Put it in the chat room, Herman. Put it in the chat room for everybody.
Very good. And
for how long can they be out before
a year? They could be out a year.
Okay.
And we are taking folks coming out of federal facilities, of course, state facilities, and we have also taken people that have come out of jail that have served time in state or federal facilities.
How about juvenile facilities? Because we've got that weekly program at YDDC, you know, and we've got a team going in person. Will you take juvenile offenders?
They have to be 18 years older or older.
Okay.
So anybody that's 18 or older,
there are a bunch of them 18 and older.
Yeah, we can certainly do that. Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah. So we'll have them share that today. We got a whole team going in today to YDDC every Tuesday. So that would be great. Okay. Somebody else, just unmute yourself and start talking to save time.
Really quick, just an update. Although we do serve women, we got a large donation of men's professional items that we are selling at our boutique for a very good price, like $5. So men that are looking for dress shirts, if you're looking for we have some high-end men's jeans and some really nice blazers or suit jackets. So if you are in the Cottonwood area during our open hours, please come by and grab some of those items. Everything that is purchased, the money does come back into the organization for our programs and for, you know, our salary, you know, contracted salaries. And so, you know, if you're a man or you have a young man or anybody in your life that is looking for men's clothing, we have a lot on hand. So please come by the boutique and grab those items.
Great idea. All my clothes are from thrift stores. So $5, that's a bargain. Hey guys, line up there. Okay, who's next?
And many of them are brand new with tax still on them. So yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. That's great. Okay, who's next? Just unmute yourself and start talking. Jeanette? I think you're unmuted. Jeanette Orozco?
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, I can't turn on my video. Oh, there it is.
There you are.
I'm a case manager, work with MCH. I saw your email and thought I'd join. So thank you for letting me join in.
And tell everybody what MCH is. I know what it is, but they might not know.
Sure. We provide intense case management services for families in the community, all free, as long as there's a child in the home. We're able to work with them of course, we go through our intake process to see if it's a good fit. And we also offer parenting groups, currently hybrid. So we are offering them to the community, and we're also partnering with a couple agencies in the community where they already have a set group of families that are interested in parenting. So we go out to them, or again, virtual. So thank you.
And we used to have MCH staff come and once a month do a parenting class at Wings for Life. And they've got a wonderful curriculum and they do a fantastic job. So, and now maybe your younger children, you could share this, the Waterford Upstart program with them.
Yes.
Yeah, great. Who's next? Hey, folks, anybody?
Hey, this is Morgan. I don't really have many updates because I wasn't thinking about, I'm sorry, I've been in a bunch of meetings today, but I can always answer any questions, but I wanted to go back to what Herman had asked about the Western and Springer maybe, or I'm not sure about the facilities opening up. Every facility is open. It's just that we have to have specific COVID booster shots, all of that. And then you have to be approved through Jason Webb, the volunteer and faith-based outreach coordinator, and then we can arrange that. So there might be a lockdown based off COVID. We have had a couple hotspots recently, and that's just a temporary thing until we can lift it again. So I just want to be clear with that they're not, like, our institutions have been open for a good while now. It's just that we're ensuring that people are boosted up and we have proof of vaccination.
And Morgan, let us know too, because as soon as you say we could go in and do a family day, provided all the families are vaccinated, the kids are vaccinated, all of our volunteers are, or of course, but yes, they are, because they can't even come into our office anymore if they're not, because we need to stay safe. We would come and do a family day in a heartbeat. So you just let us know. And then I'll put in a plug. If any of you want to be a volunteer in the New Mexico prison systems, it is a wonderful program and a way to do this. You fill out a simple application. If you send it to me, I'll send it in, because then I keep track of all those volunteers. You don't have to volunteer with Wings, but whatever, then it's a 2-hour training. I mean, come on, in the old days, we were 8 hours a day, every year, all day long. Believe me, they sometimes got a little long. This is 2-hour Zoom training, folks. This is the easiest thing going. That's why all of our interns are now qualified and ready to go in. So if you want to do that, just get in touch with me. I'll send it out to you. I'll send you that application to you. And then you could go with Herman. You could go with any of the groups that go into the facility. So we need to get more volunteers. And now you do have to do that online training. So, but like I said, it's a piece of cake. Herman?
Yeah, thank you, Morgan, for clarifying that. I'll give Jason a call and the chaplains a call in the facilities that we visit, and try to get in there this month and next month. Thank you very much.
Yeah, because Jason is a supervisor of the chaplains now, because the chaplains all came under this division. So he can help get it all in. Yeah. So, and yeah, sure. I just saw an email come through, which reminded me of something I can update folks on. We have currently 90 tablets out throughout the well, we have 70 Wi-Fi tablets. So we have Wi-Fi access points out within the institutions. And I've got 20 out in 2 communities to pilot some reentry, to pilot in the reentry programs within the communities. But within the institutions, we've put on any possible program that there is currently. And we're really focusing on workforce development. So we have resume writing, we have a job search, like search bar for all of New Mexico. We have, we have OSHA training, so we can actually provide OSHA certification. So we have some really cool things going on there. And what I'm really excited about is that we're going to be posting for a tablet like coordinator, developer type position, because one thing that like the sky's the limit with these tablets where we can it's a learning management system. So we can put in recordings and we can show classes, we can do forms, like it's just super excited about the opportunities that this presents us. So that's a really good thing. We also have our heavy equipment operator certification currently occurring within Springer, and we're starting it up with Las Cruces, which is really great. It's been a long time coming in terms of working with the Department of Workforce and the workforce boards to provide the wraparound services. So there's that coordination of care, because we didn't want just to get people trained. We wanted them to be certified and then continued on with employment. We have CDL graduates, and we're moving along here. So I'll toot corrections horn for a hot second, and all of the incarcerated individuals that are busting their butts inside. So thanks.
No, that's fantastic news. And we're happy to share, because MDC puts all of our programs on the tablets there. We're happy, you can take anything, or if you need specific links to make it easier. We found out the other day that there's a federal prison, or a couple of weeks ago, a federal prison in Arizona that's using our programs for incentives, because the returning citizen came back to Albuquerque, called and wanted to come in to meet us to because he said, I've been watching your programs and we wanted to see if this is real, and here we are. And we know that there's some prisons in Ohio using our stuff too. And I have no idea who is using our stuff, because it's out there and we don't really know. But Morgan, we're happy to share every single thing that we've got here. So, and any topics that you all want addressed, please let us know too, because we want to find the best speakers. If you've got a great speaker, we want to get that tape, because then it can be, shared all over the world, really. Okay, anybody else?
Yeah, I've got,
Mary.
yeah. Morgan, I've got a question for you. I, every year in the past, when I've been doing ministry out at Las Lunas Mental Health, I've gotten Starbucks Christmas coffee. And this year I got to like the middle part, and they said, well, we can't let you go in there because, who knows if you had drugs in there. So the step down unit got theirs, but I was going to leave some for the main guys, and then some for mental health unit. And so I've got two bags of Starbucks coffee at my home.
So what suggestions, Morgan, do you have for Mary?
Yeah, we are not allowed to bring in anything that isn't totally sealed. And so if it's like a bag that is, if I'm imagining like a bag from Starbucks or like a other coffee, I can't think of the last, but if it's a bag that has been like ground and everything, like if it's not totally, it can't come into the institution.
Okay.
And it also, that's a good point to bring up, that the adult prison division recently changed their mailing system. So everything has to get sent to Securus as well. So I know we've been dealing with a lot of issues that I'm directing to the adult prison division to address mailing. I know there's been some religious content that's been turned back, some magazines, newspapers, and they are going to work on how to figure that out. So
okay, thanks.
Yeah, sorry I can't help you with that.
So, all right. Well,
others love coffee in the
Starbucks
community though.
Huh?
I said others love coffee in the community though.
Right. I know.
You can bring it in here, Mary. Yeah. No, she did that every year down at Los Lunas, because she did weekly ministry down there for many, many years. So that was just her Christmas gift. But anyway, we're learning all the new rules and all the ways to still be able to do the work that we do, but do it through the current guidelines. Okay, anybody else? Because otherwise, look at this. Oh my gosh, we're at 12:59. We are going to be able to end this meeting early. Now, I don't have any speakers for next month. So is there anybody that would be interested in sharing about your organization next month? We need 2 speakers. Okay, Project Echo and Herman.
And yeah, I believe that Carissa had sent you an email back trying to get something for March if I need to re-email.
Let me check. It was either March or because I've got, oh, let me share my screen. What am I doing here? I've got people on, I have Project Echo on here somewhere. Maybe that one. Okay, let's see. I have for April, Project Echo.
All right.
So Herman, you want to be on for and talk about thresholds in March?
Sure.
Okay. I might keep something open. We have some exciting possibilities. That's all I could say right now. But so we might have a wings update by then. I don't know. So maybe we'll either be March or April if we have any of these new things that are in the works that I can't announce yet. Hey, how's that for a teaser, huh? But it's very exciting. It will make a world of difference for Albuquerque and for our for New Mexico if what I'm teasing you about comes through, and in the ways that all of us can even work together even with this. So okay, but thresholds, okay, that's perfect. Okay, I've got you down, Herman. Anybody else that wants to speak in the future? Anything else? Will email me, okay? So I'm going to record this meeting. We're going to put it on our website. We're going to start a new area called RCC. We'll put it on our YouTube channel, and we'll put it on our Facebook site. And that way people can get this information if they weren't, and of course, we've got 500 people on this email list, and we don't have 500 people here. So, okay, everybody, well, just have a great, great week. Thank you for everything that you do. We'll see you next month. Same time, same place. And thank you. Keep up the good work. And thanks for collaborating. Okay, bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Ann.